I don't know what is wrong with this guy. I don't know why he doesn't want to cooperate with the law. There were 3 suspects in this case: the driver, the caretaker, and this guy. The driver and the caretaker, they cooperated with the law. They did what they say they must do, and they were removed from the list of the suspect. This guy, instead of submitting his samples to be tested for DNA, he ran to his lawyers. I don't know why. If you are innocent, you would not run to your lawyers. Why do you run to your lawyers? I mean, the driver and the caretaker, they know they were innocent. That is why they cooperated with the law. But someone who knows that he did something, he will try to play his tactics. We are going to fight. We are not going to stop up until there is justice for that child. You cannot force yourself to a 7-year-old child and you think some things will just disappear just like that. It is not going to happen. The Minister of Police, Mr. Senzo Mchunu, he must go there as of tomorrow and arrest this guy. There are 2 options that are left for this guy tomorrow. Is either he's going to submit his samples to be tested and say, I am clean, I didn't do it, or he must be arrested tomorrow. We're going to write to the minister tomorrow in the morning to say, Minister, you must arrest this guy, unless or otherwise he submit his samples to be tested for DNA, and they must be considered as an agent sample. When they get to the lab, everything must stop. They must be tested. We are running out of time. We want justice for that child. The person who did that must be arrested. So the sample of this guy must be submitted as soon as tomorrow, the 31st of March 2025. The Minister of Basic Education, Umama Osiviwe Gwarube, must push his colleague, Mr. Senzo Mchunu, that if this guy is not submitting his samples, he must be arrested. On the issue of the AfriForum is not the law of South Africa. They are just an organization just like any other organization in South Africa. They are not the law of South Africa. They cannot dictate what the law must do and what the law must not do. In South Africa, no one is above the law. Everyone is equal before the law. This guy must just do what he's supposed to do. Submit his samples to be tested for DNA. We cannot have these people in our system. We can't. And they must also investigate how many victims are at that school. It might happen that Kwekwe is not the only victim. It might happen that there are many other victims. They must also investigate how people are hired there. Because people who are capable of forcing themselves to a young child, they are capable of selling posts. And they say, before I hire you, you need to sleep with me. All those things must be investigated. We need the truth, and we need the justice for all the victims that were victimized in that school or in that college. We're not going to back down. And I want to thank the general public. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Usomizi for standing up. All the people, the ministers who stood up for this, the general public, let us not back down. We want justice for that child. If people are going to hate us for fighting that, let them hate us. But in this case, we're not going to back down. And everything I've mentioned must be investigated. It might happen that Kwekwe is not the only victim. There are other victims. They must also investigate how people were hired in that school. You will be shocked. If they can investigate what I'm saying, they must investigate. Minister Mchunu, do your work. If this guy is not submitting his samples as of tomorrow, please go there yourself and arrest this guy. He is not above the law. He must cooperate with the law just like his other colleagues. What is better about him? What is so special about him? The law is the law. Everyone must respect the law of this country. Hashtag justice for Kwekwe. Hashtag justice for every victim who was victimized in that college. Thank you.